Swayam Prabha. Digital India. Educated India.
Dear participant, welcome to this course HR Analytics. In this session, what I will discuss the few important books that I have used to prepare this course, right. So, I hope these books would be useful for you also, right. So, here you can see some of the textbook. So, here I have divided the all books into two category. You will find the textbook and the textbooks I have divided into the two categories. So, one that you will see, as I say in HR Analytics, 6 functions are there: recruitment and selection, learning and development, performance and compensation. So, for each functions which book that I have used, right, and the second category of the books that you will see related to the HR Analytics. For the HR Analytics, what are the books that I have used? So, HR functions and HR Analytics. So, these are the two category of the books. So, let us start with the first function, recruitment and selection. And for what purpose that I have used these books? Two purpose I have used these books. First purpose is to understand the concept and processes related to the functions. So, if I want to understand what is recruitment is, then I have gone through this staffing organization book, right. So, this is the book that I have gone through to understand what recruitment is, right. And then after developing the understanding what recruitment is, right, then I have developed after developing the understanding, what I have done, I have developed the matrix related to the recruitment and selection. I hope you can understand what I am trying to make you understand. If you do not understand the concept, then you will not be able to develop the effective matrix which is required to collect the data and analyze it, right. So, in order to make the effective matrix related to these functions, I would suggest you to go through the textbook, right. So, personally, if you will ask me which book that I like related to the recruitment and selection, so that is the Staffing Organization by Herbert, right, Timothy A. Judge. So, these are the three authors who have written this book. So, this is the book that you can follow for the recruitment and selection. This book will help you to make an understanding about the process, various challenges that manager face, as well as it will, after developing the understanding about recruitment and selection, you will be able to develop good matrix related to recruitment and selection. Second thing that you will be able to do, if already you are using some of the matrix to measure the recruitment and selection effectiveness, so you will be able to modify after reading this particular book. So, some of the matrix that I have discussed in this course related to recruitment and selection after reading this book only. So, second two functions are, second category of the functions is learning and development. So, in some of the organization you might have seen this learning and development, and in some of the organization still you might have seen this training and development. So, to develop the understanding related to training and development, I have used this Raymond A. Nui book, right. So, this is the book that I have followed, and so after developing the similarly like recruitment and selection, I have developed the matrix related to learning and development after reading this particular book. Now, let us come to the next function. So, for performance and compensation, I have used few books. So, first book that I have used for the performance management, that by Herman Agnes, the 4th edition by Sage, right. So, this is the first book that I referred related to the performance compensation. So, this book will help you to understand what is the performance management system, what are the things are there, what is the process, what are the challenges, and then you can develop some understanding, and after that you can develop some of the matrix related to this. Next book that I used Managing Employee Performance and Rewards by John Seald, right, and et al. Other authors are also there. So, this book also I found very good book if you want to understand this employee performance in depth, right. In addition to these two books, third book that I used is a Performance Management Towards Organization Excellence by T.V. Rao, right. So, this is the third book that I have used. So, these are the three books that I have used for the performance management. So, these three books has helped me to make the understanding about the performance management and then how to develop the matrix related to the performance management. So, by using these books I have developed some of the matrix. For the compensation I have used this Milkovich, right, which is the quite popular in the HR area. So, this is the book that I have used, and these are second book that I have used for the compensation, strategic compensation. So, these are the two books that I have used to develop the understanding about the compensation management and to develop some of the matrix which may be useful for the industry people, right. So, these are the two books that I have used for the performance and compensation. So, that is how you can see that first category of book that I have done, like function related book, right, recruitment, selection, performance, compensation, right. So, until or unless you have the in depth understanding of these functions, you will not be able to develop the right matrix. One thing. Second thing, you will not be able to decode the matrix, right. What is the purpose of these matrix? So, if you are somebody is using the matrix, but you will not be able to decode because you do not have the in depth understanding of these functions. So, my suggestion to the all young HR managers, first develop the in depth understanding of these functions, understand what is the process of the performance, recruitment, selection, learning, development, and then try to develop the matrix, right, and then only you will be able to develop the good matrix. So, that is how you will see this course content also. First, basic understanding related to the function, right, then challenges, and then you will see the analytics part. Also, we have developed some of the matrix, and then how you can make the decision by using those matrix. So, that is why my request to the all managers, first develop the in-depth understanding related to these functions, right, and then move to the analytics part. So, for the functions I have discussed, these are the books that I have referred in this course. So, if you want, you can also refer. For the understanding of the HR analytics, right. So, few books that I have used. So, personally if you will see, ask me the first book, that Power of People, this book will help you to have a basic understanding like how to analyze the data, how to verify the data that you have collected which is correct, right. So, basic things that you will find. So, if you want to understand the basic understanding about the HR analytics, what are the challenges like organization face, how to develop the team, how to develop the culture, analytical culture in the organization. So, such kind of things that you can understand by reading this particular book. Next book that I have used is Data Analytics for the Basics for a Manager, right. So, this is not related to the HR analytics, this is the basic book which is published by Harvard Business Review, right. So, press, that is what, but in this basic principle related to the data analytics, data, what is data, how data should be managed, right, what are the data analysis technique and how we should visualize the data, right. So, that these are the basic things that are there in this book, right. So, that is what also I like this book. Next book that you can see, which is by Professor Rama Shankar Yadav and Sunil Maheshwari sir, right, HR Analytics. This book also very good. It will help you to understand the functions and related formulas, matrix, that is what you can understand. So, this is also I found very good book. Next book that I found this Human Resource Analytics Theory and Application Technique. So, for visualization purpose and for this analytics purpose, you can use this book also. Next book that I found, the Doing HR Analytics through by Linden. This book, if specifically if you want to use this R software, right, for doing the HR analytics, right. So, for that purpose that you can use this. So, this all analysis that is done in this book, all visualization that is done in this book, that is based on the R, right, by using the R. So, if you want to understand how to use R, then you can go for this book, Doing HR Analytics, right. Next book that you can see, that People Analytics for Dummies. This book I like to develop the index, right. So, related to role clarity, engagement, satisfaction. So, such kind of index that are developed in this book in very good manner. So, right. So, if you want to understand how to develop the index related to engagement, ability, motivation, role clarity, satisfaction. So, such kind of index are developed very well in this book, right. So, these are the books that I have used for the HR analytics. So, I hope you would have understanding, basic understanding which book that you can refer. So, I request you, if you are doing this course, any one of the book that you can take, you can follow as per your choice, whichever book that you like, you can take and read more to have an in-depth understanding about the HR analytics. Thank you.